So when we thought of redesigning coursework, one thing we really wanted to incorporate was this idea of reciprocity. And by that, what we were going to do was we were going to add reminders. So coursework was going to help you by letting you know, like, oh, your essay for this class is due this day. Don't forget to do your reading for this class this day. And then also reminding you, like, when you could go to office hours to seek help with TAs. And the idea here is that if coursework helps you and like reminds you when things are due, you're going to give it a favorable review when it comes to time of like actually reviewing how the site is doing, and you're going to like the site better, and overall you're going to use the site more.
We also really wanted to incorporate the idea of politeness. Like if you go onto coursework now and coursework is about to log you out, it says things like "keep me alive," and it makes you feel like you, the user, are being blamed for it. So we wanted to change the messages to be more polite. We wanted coursework to say things like, "I'm sorry, I've been inactive for a while. Press here to keep me logged in." Or also, because coursework tends to be very slow, rather than people like blaming themselves or blaming like the site, we want coursework to be able to like actually be very polite and say, I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix the problem. And this way, people actually feel that coursework is more polite, and they, again, rate it more favorably.
Another feature we wanted to add was to receive feedback when you submit an assignment. So this would lend itself to flattery, because when you submit an assignment, you'll receive compliments for it and praise, and so that makes you not only more likely to submit assignments, but also more likely to feel positive feelings toward the computer, and so it's this positive feedback you get through the flattery.
We also thought that when people are first logging into coursework, the very first time they're using it, they could take a personality assessment to see whether or not they preferred having an interaction with a computer that was more male or female, and this could be done in the way that the computer talks to them, whether that's like verbal or written. And we also wanted to see whether the user was an introvert or extrovert, and so they'd answer a series of personality questions. And then let's say the person was an extrovert, they could get messages that were much more, exciting from coursework. They could say, here are your assignments for the week, and it would be something that's a little more in your face. Whereas if the person came out to be an introvert, they could have more straightforward, more toned down messages. And this way people would be able to match their personality type to coursework itself.